I'm Fionn Heffernan.
And I'm doing up Will.
And together we are
Gallogly.
I met Tuan, Limerick's a small city, and I used to just walk around and there was just this crazy wild looking fella shouting Irish at me all the time on the street.
I first met Fionn in the commercial in Limerick. I didn't realise at the time, but he was extremely drunk. And he was so drunk that he managed to convince me that he was a fluent Gaeilgeoir. And I thought he spoke fluent Irish for ages. And if I ever seen him in town or anything, I'd always shout across the street a couple of football Gaeilge, and he'd just ignore me. He was like, "Who is this guy?"
Biggest Irish influence. I think it's a throw up between Rory Gallagher, Damien Dempsey, Junior Brother, and Lisa O'Neill.
When I first played music, I was inspired by Christy Moore, and I was like learning a lot of his covers. And then after a while, I started writing my own songs, which I started really liking. A huge inspiration of mine at the minute is probably John Francis Flynn. I think he has a really good take on modern Irish music.
The internet has impacted the music industry massively in my eyes. Mainly, I think people's imaginations, and people don't have the time to really digest albums. I just think the art form is kind of turning into really snappy, bubblegummy kind of thing.
Basically, we formed Gallogly because one day our lecturer just really admired myself and Fionn's, characteristics, and he told us we should play a gig. We should play 2 separate gigs, but have them like 15-minute sets. And we were like, why not just do a half an hour set together? And he was like, yeah, brilliant. So we just put together Gallogly for like the Dublin International Film Festival.
Sham was written about just me getting probably a bit too involved in a unhealthy relationship, and it is from the 2 sides of that relationship.
In 10 years' time, I'm gonna be booked out Vicar Street 7 nights a week. I'm gonna have my tunes on GTA soundtrack. I'm gonna be Radio na Gaeltacht the famous. I'm gonna tour the world.
I'm gonna have Bugattis. I'm going to have models lining up in my door. I'm going to have record deals, but I'm going to tell them all to ass off. I'm going to have, I'm just going to be living a great, prosperous life full of musicians and cool stuff. So basically, the way we look at Gallogly is one day the whole of YouTube will just be full of American men giving guitar tutorials on how to play Gallogly.
Hear how to play guitar track number 1 by Gallogly.
Now, it's in an alternative tuning, but we're going to start now. I'm Fionn Heffernan.
I'm doing up Will.
Together we are
Gallogly.